How do we resolve these issues? How do we attend to these issues? Whether you're the wife or the husband, whether you're a potential in-law safe, whether you're a prospective wife or prospective husband. And like I always say, there's absolutely no reason why you would not be following me on social media, because I'm at Hey Kemisola on all major social media platforms. That's HEY. If you're following me, you'd have seen that I posted something today that I titled it, bottom line of it is, this woman and her children refused to allow her children to eat it. So she and her children rejected her mother-in-law's food. We should really, talk about. And it's a lengthy post, but let me just give you the bare bones of it, right? So this woman has been married. She's got children. And then mama comes to spend some time with them. The mother-in-law is not resident in their home. From all indications, she's not resident even in their town. But anyway, she's not resident in their home. And she came over for some time. In this slap, Mama, can you make that pepper soup again? And so the woman was like, what is it? What kind of pepper soup is Mama making that I cannot make for you? You understand? So she was cutting eye for the man, but the man not agree. The man not agree. How would I say it? Man, he don't know I. Basically, it's either he didn't understand what his wife was doing or he didn't want to pay attention. Make that particular dish. So her issue is that the man, the woman, the mother-in-law went to her husband, according to her, secretly and collected money from her son to make him that special pepper soup that he grew up eating from. Her son wanted it and came home, and according to this woman, Mama did not even ask her for permission to cook in her kitchen. Just enter kitchen, and then Mama made the pepper soup. And her, this woman's husband was so happy. Why are you not eating this pepper soup? The lady said, as for me and my children, the way the Bible says, as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. She said, as for me and my children, no. The Bible says, as for me and my children, the children you have wonder, because husband they para, mama they para. She can't say, is she wrong? Does she not have a right to be angry? Does she not have a right to be upset that her husband chose for his mother to cook that pepper soup over her? Basically, as far as she's concerned, the husband has chosen his mother's cooking over hers. And she's very upset. Husband, what have I done wrong? Is there not a cause? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the handle these delicate, sensitive topics is so that you can share your experience, share your wealth of experience, share your opinion, share your thoughts, what you think, and of course, if you've been in a similar situation before, you can tell us from your experience. You might not have vast experience like that, but the little one where you get somebody, it can make a difference in the home of somebody. So the number to call is 0913410. And so if you're going to call or send a text message, an SMS, the number would be 09136 0000410. If you're going to send a WhatsApp message and SMS calls and messages, 09136 0000410. For WhatsApp messages, 09136 0000430. What should this woman do? Is she in the right? Should she go ahead and apologize to her mother-in-law? Was she in the right to have refused to eat her mother-in-law's food and to have prevented her children from eating, discussing it with his wife? Was the man right to say, Mama, that pepper soup where you they cook for us when we've been this small, now I want chop now?
Hello.
You're welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
Yeah, good friend. My name is Udwak.
Your name is?
I'm calling from Udwak.
Okay. Udwak, you're calling from where, please?
I'm calling from Surere.
Into your wife before. Choosing mommy's food, choosing mama's food over your wife's food.
Not at all.
Don't mind me, I just define your trouble. Please go on.
Yeah, in fact, I've listened to your program very, very interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to contribute.
Yes, please go on.
Yeah, from what you say there, that because of the telling her children not to eat the that Mama prepared, I must say that it's very, very wrong.
You think it's very wrong?
Yeah, very wrong. How? If from what you say that our husband said, Mama, I will want you to prepare that paper, his mother money to go to market and timber and prepare papers. What his wife could have known. And besides, woman don't need any
permission.
By telling her, oh, please, can I enter this and make a paper soup for your husband? Our mother, what you said, it's not the first time that woman do them. Not that it resides here. You could have think of joy for her, to be with her mother-in-law and look at her paper soup. You understand?
Thank you so much.
And again, one thing I believe one of our children might say, oh, mommy, remember that food they used to prepare for us when we were kids? Mommy, can you prepare for us? So you should also have that in mind, that things that will also play out tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Hello, ma. Good evening, ma.
Oh, my first female caller. You're welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
Ade from Ogun State.
Ade from Ogun State. Is that my Ade? Yes, my Ade Gongo?
Yes, ma.
Oh my goodness, it's been a minute. God bless you. Kilo first song power Gongo. Ade.
I'll be looking at her like it's egg peppering her or something. Why? Of all the rooms.
The wife or the mother or the mother-in-law?
No, the wife now. If the wife is my sister, she can't even be my sister when she's not, when it is not preparing her. Like, of all the rooms, of all the work, Mama came. She said she wants to cook. You did not say that, hey, I'm on a break. Can you imagine? Mama, what do I do? What do I slice? What do I... You are there fuming. I was even thinking that maybe, it's an issue of you have a revelation and you think that that mindset to your children as well. And what kind of thing is that? And Nademo, there will be opening eye when a daughter-in-law shows up in future, or as if they were, in fact. No.
Oh, Ade, thank you so much. Always so nice to hear from you. God bless you loads. All right, the number remains 09. If you're going to call, shoot us a WhatsApp message. You can send that to 09136 000 430. This is Love and Life simply because, let me not say simply because the thing, the pepper. She was upset because her mother-in-law came to spend some time with them, and then her husband said, Mama, that pepper soup you been they cook when we they small. Now that thing they slap, 19 where are they in the mood for? Mama, you have to cook that pepper soup. And she was upset because she was like, hey, if you needed pepper soup, even if it's the way your mom used to cook it, why couldn't you have asked me to, make the pepper soup? Why? Mama secretly went and collected money from the man. And then Mama went to the market and bought everything, all the pepper, all the fish, everything. Mama came back without asking her permission. Mama walked straight into the kitchen. When you say, babe, are you and the children not eating Mama's pepper soup? And the wife said, no, as for me and my children, we are not going to touch Mama's pepper soup. And now the lady is wondering why Oga and Mama are upset. They can't give an attitude for house. Then my mother an apology, and the woman has refused outright that I did nothing wrong and I have nothing to apologize for. What thinkest thou? 09136 000 410 if you're going to a WhatsApp message. What do you think? Is this woman believes that she's done nothing wrong. What do you think? Who is in the wrong here? Is it the woman? Is it her husband? Is it the mother-in-law? Beyond that, what could have been done? How could this situation have been averted? Where everybody just a para, Mama the para, are now joining forces to para against the wife. What do you think should have been done? How do you think this situation should have been handled? Who is 09136? That's if you're going to call or send an SMS. Then 09136 000. Experienced this kind of thing before. Like our last caller said, why is the woman carrying a maid mentality? Somebody has come to your house and is relieving you of kitchen duties. You should be tutorial over. your kitchen. What do you think? 09136 000 410 is the number to call or send an SMS message. What do you think? Who do you think is in the wrong? What do you think should have been done? Who should have done what to avert this situation? Have you experienced a situation in your home, where you felt like your mother-in-law was wanting to take over? A mama's boy. Are you sure he's not the kind of person that will be insisting on his mother cooking all the meals? Are you sure? 410 is a number to call or send an SMS to. And if you want to send a WhatsApp message, 09136 000 430 is the number to shoot that to. I, by the grace of God, have been married for a good number of years. I never see mother. And I know that the few times she even came over to spend some time with me, I will expect grandma to go and cook. I don't even understand from where to where. As in, I would sit. So for people who have, I've never experienced a situation where my mother-in-law would go into the kitchen. Grandma is in the house. We need to take good care of her. We need to give her the best that we can give her and all that. Make her feel welcome. Make her feel loved and pampered, safe. So even if she said, Kemsola, let me enter the kitchen, let me cook for you, I'll be like, mommy, enjoy. Please sit down. I can't shout. Soup. I want to taste it again. I want that one we used to make for us when we were growing up. I want you to make that fish pepper soup again. I want you to make it the way. You didn't speak up. Right, she didn't speak up, but she was cutting eye for the man. But mine, like I said, no eye. Maybe he didn't understand. Maybe he just decided to ignore her. But any which way, he and Mama went on to make the arrangements, and Mama went out, but not ask her, his wife, to make the pepper soup. He could have to go make the pepper soup. Fourth, the mother, without consulting her, went out and bought everything without the permission of the madam at the top. Went straight into the kitchen and made the pepper soup. And then, what number is this? Is it 5 or 6? And then the husband had the temerity, the audacity. And children had not partaken of the meal. And he asked, and the woman told him, point blank, as for me and my children, we are not going to eat this pepper soup. And the husband later called her and said, what you did was wrong. You owe my mother an apology. And the woman is, as far as she's concerned, she does not owe anybody anything. She does not owe anybody. Oga, they follow and power. The number again, 09136 000 410 if you want to send a WhatsApp message. I'm going to take a short music break. I need to check my phone lines. What's going on? Nobody's calling. This is very unusual. So I'm going to play some music, check my phone lines. I'll be right back. Do not touch that dial.
Lives in your market become more and more crowded. It's time to break it open and really stand out.
Problem kid. Oh, Shaisha, lest I forget, how is that your Auntie Aisha? You remember that time you used to learn Scrabble? By the way, I used to using that spectacle. I can buy you a new one when I next travel. We'll be skin and she ripe like a fresh apple. So you are so big now, to surprise me. Show any Snapchat, what is your height? Say you will come to my office and feel high. Come and check me. You need a sweet guy. Well, okay, how we studies? Student of nowadays. Last time I saw you, you were still crawling. Wahoo, you mean you are now a graduate? Say you will give me your contact. What about WhatsApp? Show my love Facebook. You can reach me on ping. Anyways, regards to your mom. Regards to your mom. Regards to your mom. My dear, help me greet your daddy.
Let me greet your boyfriend. Don't fetch your disco. When I was your age, but my boss is school. You are now a big girl. Let's be hostel. Picture on Facebook. This 1K to buy biscuits. So that you are looking like a short girl. I also talk boy and sweet angel. Call you on weekend. You can bring your friends. At 11 p.m. I'll bring my band. Don't call me big uncle. I'm a plain guy. I won't tell your daddy. Don't be acting shy. Then your auntie will come my side.
Stick crawling. Wahoo, you mean you are now a graduate? Say you will give me your contact. What about WhatsApp?
What's up?
Show my love Facebook.
Regards to
My
your
dear,
momsy.
help me greet your daddy.
Let me get your daddy.
Regards to your momsy.
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 Regards to
My
your
dear,
momsy.
help me greet your daddy.
Let me get your
I
daddy.
see your buff cheeks, you are one success charger. You know, made it cut like a reject baba. Now, so I did form on top this small matter. You don't dey street, she feel help sell gala. How is your pretty mom? Tell her I'ma visit her. Hoping she can understand, say she need the cash. And we feel run things, I be busy man. And maybe I go 22 and files. Oh yeah now.
Well, I care how we studies.
How we study.
Student of nowadays. That's WhatsApp.
What's up?
Show my love Facebook. You can reach me on ping. Anyways, regards to your momsy.
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 Regards to
My
your
dear,
momsy.
help me greet your daddy.
Let me get your daddy.
My card next.
Looking to embark on a journey of the heart, celebrating love or navigating the ups and downs of life? Join us on Love and Life every Monday and Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. as she invites you to explore the beautiful tapestry of love, its joys, its challenges, and the moments that take our breath away. From tender love stories to heartfelt advice, creating a space for you to dream. PM on Mainland 98.3 FM. Love and Life, where love blooms and life unfolds.
Welcome back. It is still Love and Life, where it's all about loving and all about living that has to do with love and everything that has to do with life. All right. And one of those things that, one of those love stories, quote unquote, because like I did say earlier, it's not always about the love between a man and a woman. Yes, we do quite a bit of that. But then again, love makes the world go round, love in all of its ramifications. So tonight we're looking at the love within that. We're hitting you live and direct from Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Tonight, we are looking at this situation where a woman is upset and refusing to apologize to her mother-in-law. Why? Why she simply feels she's done nothing wrong. And basically, why is she being asked? Why is her husband asking her to apologize to his mother? Growing up, Mommy, I want you to make this particular pepper soup for me again. It in this slap. I love it. I've missed that taste. Oh yeah, Mommy, you have to make that pepper soup for me again. And the woman was upset because she was like, look, what kind of pepper soup do you want to eat that I cannot make for you? Anywho, shopping, her mother-in-law went shopping, came back, and according to her, without seeking her permission, went straight into the kitchen and were not eating the pepper soup. So he asked, babe, what's wrong? And she said, no, as for me and my children, we are not gonna eat out of this pepper soup. And then the man told her, no, this is to apologize. What's your opinion? What are your thoughts? What's your experience concerning this? You don't have to be married to have. Right, you can take any part. You can take you can look at it from any angle. Apart from the wife, apart from the let me flip the coin a little. If he were your brother, waiting for advice and make you do concerning this woman. As for the grandmother or as for the mother-in-law, what do you think she should do? What do you think? And reading the tribute, and one of her daughters-in-law said that she must have done so many things that the woman just kept forgiving and forgiving for her to a mother-in-law or a potential prospective mother-in-law. Maybe your children are grown and you're looking forward to them, getting married one day soon. What is 6000410? And if you're going to send a WhatsApp message, you can shoot that straight to 09136. What can be done to no tempers? Because now the mother-in-law and the husband it's like they've ganged up more or less. Actually, who do you think is in the wrong in this matter? concerning this case. The number again, 09136 000 410 if you're going to call a WhatsApp message. I know that in some cultures here in Nigeria, I remember I will never forget, I think I was in the university then, Joshua Market, right? It was I and an auntie, somebody who was my auntie by market, and all of a sudden I realized that my uncle's wife was the one carrying the shopping bags. I think, some of the things we had bought. And I was like, auntie, why you can bring it, Joe? And I remember my male cousin telling me, no, leave it for her. She's a wife. And I was like, if she's a wife, uncle, does that mean that she's our beast of burden? Because I was like, hey, any which way, this woman is older than both of us. So why should she be the one who views wives? That just because she's a wife, she has to be a beast of burden. Just because she's a wife, she has to be treated like that. I don't know. I was new to the Yoruba culture. My culture in my village, I remember when my elder brother got married. In fact, I think I was the one getting married that time. My culture in my village is such that it is the mother-in-law, the mother of the husband, and the sisters of the husband that would prepare breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a whole month. That's when I entered the kitchen up to like a month after the wedding. That was what I grew up understanding. Now, of course, with my elder brother, he and his wife, immediately after the wedding, and just love on them, So different strokes for different folks, you understand? And I remember then it was my mom, myself, my sisters, all the ladies in the house that were cooking, and we did not allow this woman, this new bride, to lift a finger. We kept telling her, this is like a pseudo honeymoon for you. Yes, there's, some cultures are like that. I think some cultures in the East, maybe Akwa Ibom, Cross River people, pampered so that her skin can glow, so that her body can be soft and rounded, everything for her husband and all that. But here is a situation where there's not, as far as she's concerned, this is her home. Her husband is not, even if the person cooking the food is his own mother, even to eat that food, and refusing to allow her children to, and is like, no, I can't deal. You have to apologize to nothing. I apologize to nobody. I haven't done anything wrong. If anything, it is your mother who took the pepper soup and came into my kitchen without my permission and cooked that pepper soup for you. And so she's upset, and something occurs to me here. The woman said children, so I assume she has at least two, an outstanding issue, an unresolved issue between the two of them, because I don't get it. Typically, the second child, the mother-in-law, just had a baby not so long ago, and I was commending her mother-in-law, because her mother-in-law is the one doing Omugo, and I was telling her that, babe, I remember how you were in the pregnancy, right? It seemed like it was a bit of a trying pregnancy to her, just to encourage her to eat. I remember I made amala and said, you must eat this thing. I made it specially for you with a wedu and everything, and sent it to her. So I was looking at her post the birth of the child, because her mother-in-law is there helping her take care of the baby. The mother-in-law is there taking care of the baby and taking care of the mother. Hello, do we have a call? Hello, good evening. Do try to call back, 09136 000 410 if you're going to call, or okay. If you're going to call or send an SMS, and 09136 000 430 if you're sending a WhatsApp.
Mine is that both the husband and wife are wrong, but the wife has the larger share of the blame, because we are differently made and our mentality can never be the same. The husband should have told the wife about wanting his mother to cook for him. By now, the husband is disrespecting both her husband and mother-in-law by not eating the pepper soup. Mistura from Ilukbeju. There's another one here. Good evening, Kemisola. This is a very delicate situation. To me, the wife is simply making a mountain out of a change or deprive her of that position in the home. She's just simply creating a scenario out of nothing. Telling her children not to eat the food cooked by their grandmother will create a lot of impression, and she's forgetting she would be.
Thank you for the messages. God bless you. I do agree. And let me recount this story. as we...
Mainland FM.
Yes, this is Mainland FM. Please go on, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I would just like to remain anonymous.
Excellent.
Guys, the wife is very, very dramatic. Like, it's not a big deal. That woman is just like her mother also. So why is she taking... I don't know what's happening between marriage these days. I don't know. It's very, very crazy. I'm actually not married, so I don't really know much about marriage, but I think I'm reasonable enough to contribute to...
Yes, please. Absolutely.
It doesn't make any sense. Feel disrespected or something. And you don't want to eat. You know what your mother-in-law cook. But at least you can reply with sense. Like in an insulting way that you and your children will not like these children too. So it doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know. That's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous. Appreciate you loads.
Thank you.
All right then. All right. Do we have another call?
A message,
A message, yes, please.
Good evening, Ma. Actually, the man made a mistake in the first place. His mistake should not be counted. The wife does not love the mother-in-law because she came around for a visit. And there's a phone call as well.
All right. Hello, good evening. Go on. I'm sorry about that. Do try to call us back.
Hello,
Where are you calling
evening.
from? You're welcome.
I'm happy to hear from you. This is Akin calling from Agege.
Okay, you're welcome, Akin.
And
thank you.
Yeah, and this is a wonderful topic that things like this happen because of what miscommunication. The husband has been that probably if the mom, this is all that it was what he loved when he was growing up, without knowing that now he's married, you know, and there are also different rules to this whole this. Now, the thing is that naturally, I feel that love covers all things. If there is actual love between the mother and leading of it, I just feel it's just ego from different adults. Because even if the husband can take the children down to the mother's house, it's possible that the wife for 8 years. And I can say that things like this are very, very paramount. It's not as in there are rules for all the things. Even if you want your wife to love your mother, once you there and they give birth to her, there always be different. Maybe her children, right? Maybe what if it was her mom that she wanted that came for the window and not even the in-law, the husband side. So that the wife down privately and also the mom, and let the wife apologize to the mom.
Okay.
I think that would be. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Akin. God bless you loads. Very interesting takes. Well, the mother-in-law herself was wrong to some extent. Pleasantly surprised. So my take on it, not necessarily that, what she did was, just commandeering everything, but I'm a mother. And the story I was going to share with you earlier, I'm a mother, and by the grace of God, I've got 2 sons and 2 daughters. So I put myself in this woman's shoes. Of course, I want to believe again, there's something about motherhood that just gives you the feeling, just makes you feel like you have a right over everything that your child has. To go to the story I was going to share, a friend of mine, before she had her children, that now that she's a mother and has a son and a daughter, she cannot imagine that one day this boy that she has suffered so much for could not imagine that son's wife would do even 10% of those things to her. That now that she's a mother, she has now realized I want us, every wife, every woman, remember, by God's special grace, but there's no respecter of persons. Whatever you sow, you will reap. If you were a nasty wife to your mother-in-law, it's going to come back to bite you. Let's not, and then again, the way you treat your might come, obviously it's going to come on naturally for you towards your mother. A man say, Mommy, that pepper soup, which pen? Like Ade said, what stopped the woman from going to the kitchen to learn how to make that particular pot of that particular pepper soup? Knowing fully, ladies, go and ask any man. I make bold to tell you, a man is not happy when his mother and his wife are not on good terms. no matter how bad the woman is, no matter how bad the mother-in-law is. If his mother-in-law, if the mother-in-law, see you next Monday by the special grace of God. Thank you so much. Good night.